Let's discuss. Let's discuss. Friday, Germany thrashed Scotland 5-1. Unlucky for Scotland because they got a red card after what, like 20 minutes? Expected. Yeah. I don't think the thing about this is I don't think Scotland performed as good as they will perform later in the tournament. Do you know what I mean? Just before halftime, they got a red card. I think that they'll get better. They'll like grow into the tournament. Only in the groups because I don't think they're getting past the groups. But I think Germany just like really turned up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the red card, they already weren't playing, like Germany is just a level above Scotland. That's obvious. We knew that. But I think they just like, they're a very different team with very different experience. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Germany came to play. I made semifinals and finals after that. No, I think Germany could win. Wirtz obviously showed up. Musiala, same thing. Füllkrug is not a surprise, honestly, because Füllkrug is a tournament player. He's a big game player. Do you know what I mean? In the World Cup, same thing. Even with Dortmund, same thing. So no, I'm not surprised there. I think Scotland will go on to get better. Like, they'll grow into it. Yeah, KROOS, insane. That's also true because Germany didn't have KROOS in the World Cup, so it is a shame. Hi, Hamza. Germany's too dominant for me. That was when they were. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think we'll get to it, but I'm disappointed with France today because my initial prediction was my heart says Germany. I want Germany to win or Portugal, but my initial prediction was France. But I don't know if that's. It depends. We'll see. But anyways, I think that this was a good opening match, but I just don't think. I don't think Scotland's quite done yet, but I mean Germany's just Germany. Wirtz is going to be a potential player of the tournament, or Musiala as well. We don't have a CDM or right back or left back. Like, Rom is not bad. He's not terrible. DJ, thanks for the follow. Who was their right back? Kimmich. I mean, Kimmich got cooked by Vinny, to be fair. Kimmich should probably go back to DM, but then who's going to play a right back? Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one. Switzerland, Hungary. I'm not surprised with Switzerland because, for me, we haven't seen all the teams play yet, obviously. But, based on names, I think that based on the talent that Switzerland has, I think that Switzerland could be a dark horse. That's my prediction. Like, I think Switzerland and Turkey are going to be the two dark horses that no one expects. Specifically Turkey. But I'm not surprised by this scoreline, to be honest. Unpredictable. Agreed. Romania. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, imagine Wirtz, Musiala, and then KROOS behind them. This is what I'm saying, you guys. Like, Germany, for me, like, maybe they're a little bit weaker defensively with their fullback situation, but, like, offense is the best defense. You know what I mean? If they can score lots of goals, if they have a high-scoring game every game, like, obviously, as it progresses, it probably won't be as high-scoring, but still. I'd rather see him leave on top. But yeah, agreed. This is the thing, and I think that's what he wants to, Scard, is he wants, like, his legacy to be where it is right now, you know? Turkey for sure. This is what I'm saying. Turkey has a lot of big names, a lot of talent, you know? Gee, thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Chat, please follow if you're not following already. I hope your stream was good. So yeah, this isn't surprising to me. I'm not surprised that Switzerland won. And I think they'll win. They'll be a one to watch. This, you guys, this surprised me because I spent my last stream like talking shit on Spain, saying how mid they were. I am surprised both with Spain's performance and also Croatia's performance. You know what I mean? Like, the penalty was a little sus because Unai Simon like, who was it that encroached? What's the word? I forget who it was, but Unai Simon also was off his line, so it's a tough one to say. But nonetheless, I think like Spain performed really well. It was funny that Morata was their captain, but Carvajal did the team talk. Turkey, especially facts. Slovenia, Romania, Slovakia, Switzerland, as far as to be dark horse. Let's see if Czech Republic can be. Yeah. Agreed, buddy. Agreed. Czech as well. Midas, thank you so much for the 2 gifteds. You could be right, Scarred. You could be right. This is the thing, Lloyd. I just want to give a shout out to my man Carvajal. I was going to say Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos too. But Danny Carvajal, first of all, chat, it's his first Euros. Second of all, I don't know if you know this, but Carvajal has had like 8 appearances with the national team because A, he's always been injured, or B, it's always been someone else. Like I think for the World Cup it was Aspi, and before that I'm not even sure. But every Euro and every World Cup he's always been injured and or not called up because he's been injured. So it's his first call up, it's his first major tournament with Spain, and he scored his debut goal in his debut match. Do you know what I'm saying? But this, Lloyd, is how, first of all, I just want to say, 16, 17 Carvajal, elite right back. He was insane. Then his form dipped a little bit because he got injured a lot. And we had a little like moment where we had a ton of injuries. Then they brought Antonio Pintus back. Then it got better. Then Carvajal removed gluten from his diet. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And this past season was like probably debatably an all-timer. Like he brought old Danny Carvajal back, you know? And this is what he does. He's a good attacking fullback. Defensively, sometimes he can he's that defender that like can be impeccable the whole game, but then will like commit to one tackle a little too much and concede a pen. You know what I mean? So we had Fede Valverde cover him at times that he attacked. So it was a good, like, overlapping situation. But yeah, he's insane, and he played so well. I'm so happy. Bambo, thank you so much for the 44 months. Scott, thanks for the follow. It's Croatia was bad. I agree. I don't think Spain was insane. I do think Croatia had a bit of a stinker. I don't think that Spain played out of their minds. But I was surprised because, for me, besides a few players, there was just a whole lot of mid, you know, like attacking wise, like their front. Oh, also Fabian Ruiz's goal, please. And the assist to that goal, the assist to the first goal as well, chat, insane. Like those were golazos, you know? Or Sergio Roberto, yeah. I saw some chances against Croatia. Yeah. Lamine Yamal is good. I agree. This is the thing. He's 32 also. He's 32, but he's on this new gluten-free train, and he's, like, reinvented himself. Yeah, no. Yeah, Scarred. Gonna be interesting. Spain versus Italy. Yeah, I think that I'm impressed with Spain's performance. I'm surprised at Croatia's performance. I do agree that they lost. They have some age in their team. And they lost some big names in, like, Mandzukic and stuff. But they also have some younger players that I'm kind of surprised didn't show up as much. Do you know what I mean? So, let me just see. Like, it wasn't a super... What's going on here? Is this real? I didn't see this, and I'm surprised. Croatia literally, like, had, one less attack, more possession, better passing accuracy, more shots. But, yeah, I think they have some new names. They just need to... I think it's... Not that I think they're similar to Scotland, but I think that they're going to grow into the tournament more like they usually do. Ray, thank you for the follow. I train in... Damn. Not today, checks, but one day soon. They all get on it. Literally, Midas. Literally. You've all want to watch for sure. They did. Italy's goal was a corner routine. Yeah, agreed. Agreed by Lamine Yamal is really, really good. No, scarred. We'll get to England. We'll get to England. Italy, Albania. Did you guys see that Albania, oh my god. Albania fans started this trend where they like broke the spaghetti in front of Italian fans. And now today, Austrian fans broke baguettes in front of French fans. That's funny. I would like to tweet on Twitter. Twitter has been elite, by the way, recently, like the past couple days. But basically it said that like how to I forget what it said. Something while still being respectful. Billy, thanks for the follow. I'm just more surprised. I think Albania probably is one of the... I know they had a good qualifier, but we often know that qualifiers don't necessarily mean that much. But I was impressed with Albania. Both goals by Italy were just like... What's the word? Like a well-oiled machine. Do you know what I mean? Mandzukic. Yeah. I agree. Who caused someone to miss the best third? Yeah, I agree. I think they have passion. Piece of it is owned by Albanians. They were sad, but they played. I think they played well. I think Italy just were like very functional. Like they took their chances. They were. Do you know what I mean? They made things work, but it was a good game. Do you know what I mean? I think it could have gone either way. And still, like, Italy scored early. Well, Albania scored. You guys, Albania scored. That was the record, no? When that goal went in, also that goal that was scored in 22 seconds, that's a hard goal to score. That was a nice goal. Near post. And a mistake from DeMarco it was, right? Anyway, then Italy scored, and then Italy scored in the 16th minute, but Albania still held them off for the rest of the match. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still think that is good. A good opening match for Albania. Where are we? What's going on? Oh, these are... Oops. Like, what? Okay, yesterday, Poland, Netherlands. Poland scored first, you guys. Netherlands was losing. And then Gakpo. It was kind of a shitty goal. But then obviously with Weghorst. What do we feel about... You guys, did you see the clip of Coman, by the way? This is what I'm saying. Italy, Bex, thanks for the follow. There's a word in my head that I'm trying to look for that I can't think of. But it's just like everything like is like... Do you know what I mean? Like everything was very... What's the word, chat? What's the word? Everything was very... Everything just worked, you know? Like, it was very, like... I don't know. Borky, thanks for the follow. I won't show the vid, but everyone saw the vid of Coman. Everyone saw. Wout Weghorst, 83rd minute. A close game, to be honest. Poland missed Lewandowski, I agree. I wasn't moved by either of them, to be honest. I just, meh. Smooth operator. Disciplined, like, yeah. This one was really cute because Eriksen literally, you guys, in the last Euros, he didn't, obviously, finish the Euros. He died. He came back to life. He played at Inter, or he trained with Inter. He went back to the Premier League, played for Brentford, played for Manchester United, won 2 trophies, then scored the first goal in their opening match. You can't write, that's a script. That's a script. No, it was the Euros, Lloyd. The last Euros is when everything happened with Eriksen. Obviously, he didn't finish the tournament. It must be, like, emotional for him, too, to come back and... You guys, I remember this vividly. I was playing Call of Duty. I was in a lobby. And then I had to quit the game because I was watching the Euros on the side, and I was like, oh my god, what? Wayward's tournament specialist game changer. Yeah. Yeah, so that's emotional. That's an emotional goal. Slovenia, Sesko, yeah. It was it was literally in Copenhagen. Yup. Yeah. 1-1. It was the first kind of like meh match. Both teams are average. You know what I mean? I don't see either of these. I don't know. This is a weird group, chat, because I think England will probably go through. Annoying. And then who? Serbia, maybe? Serbia lost. They have a lot of big names, like Slovenia and Denmark obviously drew, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know who second and third are in this group. 3, yeah. But, like, I don't know who second and third are. Denmark? Yeah, I think it'll be England, Denmark. And then between Serbia and Slovenia, I don't know. But, yeah, I same. Cute moment. A very meh, thanks for the follow. Wholesome moment, but wasn't moved. And then chat. And then, first of all, obviously Jude Bellingham was the difference maker. He said in a press conference after the match that he learned how to be, like, present and, like, poach, essentially, in front of goal. Hi, May. How are you? Thank you. Jovic is so bad. Don't even get me started. It gave me PTSD seeing Luka Jovic on the pitch again, first of all. That's the thing. But he is Serbia has a lot of big names, but they don't have chemistry. Like, they don't play well together. They don't really, you know, I really wasn't moved by this game at all. Bellingham had a nice goal. He was in the right place. It was he was in the right place at the right time. He put himself there. He was man of the match. He played really well. He had a good match. Like, he created chances. He defended. I appreciate it. I appreciate his performance. We're not going to talk about Harry Kane's god-awful stinker, because luckily England still won. We won't talk about Phil Foden's stinker either. I would say the debate between the two is not a debate. But yeah, especially if, listen, Harry Kane is Harry Kane. He's one of the best strikers, of course, we know that. We know his potential too, and that's why it's so frustrating, because when it comes to big games or tournaments and times when he's supposed to carry his team, he doesn't. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I think Kane will grow into it. It's fine. Like, he was used to playing against a lot of these players in the Prem. He's in Germany now. That's fine. Cool. I'll give him a bye. I'll give Harry Kane a pass. But Phil Foden, you're absolutely correct. Listen, is he a incredible footballer? Yes. Does he have obvious talent? Of course. Of course. But system players are system players. It's the same as Messi. Messi, no one's denying Messi's talent. No one's denying how incredible he is. He was. Whatever. But he played in Pep's system, by the way, and the entire team was built around him. Now, it's obviously a little bit different with Foden because the team isn't built around Foden. But when you play in a system like Pep's, that's the point of a system. You sign players and follow the system. There's no, like, free roam. And this is why in a game like this, Jude showed up, because he's used to Real Madrid's play style, where he's allowed the freedom to roam, and he's allowed the free-flowing kind of football, whereas Foden isn't used to that. He doesn't play that style of football. He's used to a system. I will say, yes, he did play on the left. I agree. I said he played on the left. He's not typically a winger. However, if you're a footballer of that caliber, you should be able to free flow anywhere around the front three. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just one game. I agree. It's just one game. We'll see. Careful, you're in Argentina now. I know. I know. No, I'm not saying. It's very obvious when he moved to PSG. Like, he has the talent. He has the raw talent. Same with Messi. And obviously, he ended up being even better. He spent his entire career at Barcelona. Players were signed to, like, build Messi up, to be able to play the style that Messi likes to play. It was built around him. And that's how he became as good as he was. If Foden plays in that kind of system with Pep, he's not like the pinnacle fully with City, but it's still a system. It still functions that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Southgate's substitutions also, like, goes one goal up in the 13th minute, by the way, and then in like the 59th minute or 60th minute, takes off. Who did they take off and put on a defender? They took off someone and put on Gallagher to just park a nasty ass bus for the rest of the match. Crazy. Gay, yeah. He was in is that his debut for England? The main problem, the football is dreadfully boring. Yeah. I agree. If Southgate left and a different manager came in, if Carlo Ancelotti managed England, you'd see Foden like at the top of his game. Jude, obviously same thing. Harry Kane is similar playstyle to Benzema, so it would be the same thing. It would be flawless. I agree. I think Trent is probably best in like a back five as a fullback. Not as many responsibilities to come back and defend, but still like pinging balls in from the wing. You know? Trippier playing at listen, it sucks that Chilwell's injured. Chilwell probably would have been there if he wasn't injured, right? I fear for your life. Fear for Midas. The first match of Copa America is Canada versus Argentina. Ball was getting forced on the side because of it. Yeah. Hi, Rodrich. And not listen to Southgate. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, but as a 9 or as a center forward, like, you need to have more than one touch. I agree, off the ball movement is very important. But there's only so much off the ball movement you can have without having even like more than one touch in the first half. You know? Like, I do think people overlook that his positioning on the pitch means something. Like, it's not just passes and shots that encompass the game of football, but 2 touches in one half as a 9 or as a center forward is dreadful. I agree with the roster that England have. If they had a manager that set them up, like, there's no reason. I agree with the form that Palmer's in. Would he start? Maybe not. But the form that he's in, there's no reason why he didn't get minutes. You know what I mean? Like, parking in the bus right after halftime, scoring 1 goal against Serbia, like, please. Hi, Ruben. I will. I have to, Midas. I have to root for Canada until they lose. Until we get eliminated, then I'll support Argentina. Other than Shaw. Yeah, well, Chilwell, but he's just serially injured. And so is Reece James. Kareem, thank you for the follow. Davies and then Stefan Sacchio. Anyways, I said what I said. I think England will probably at least, like, it's interesting. If they change their play style or if something changes, then they can go all the way. But if they play like they played yesterday and they come up, oh my god. If they play like they played yesterday and then match like Germany, for example, 0% chance. Like, anyways, then Romania, Ukraine, chat. Holy. First of all, I feel really, really bad for Lunin. But to be fair, most of those goals, if not all of them, are like not savable. You know? Maybe one. One he could have probably saved, but it was deflected. He was being screened. I'm defending him, okay? It's fine. But then, like, their only other big names are who? Strikers. Like 3. Yarmolenko, the Girona dude, and then, who's the other one? Yaremchuk? Or whatever his name is. But Romania, what? I saw a tweet today that was like Romania are the ultimate tournament team. One has blue hair. They just have a competition to who can score the best goal, and it was literally 1-0, and then it was 3-0 in 4 minutes. Had the ball, but they did nothing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. To be fair, it was Lunen's fault in the first goal because he literally gave it to the Romanian player, but not a team. Yeah, it's the thing when you're a team like that don't have. You go from not really having one name or two names to having several. But Romania is the same thing. Tournament team, chat, passion. Way more chemistry. And the defender, the Romanian defender, whose card I have, was really good. This is a good game. This was an underrated game. This is a game, chat, that like people won't wake up to watch. Like the real ones will. But the people won't wake up to watch this because it's Romania, Ukraine, blah, 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 you know? But these are always the games that are the best ones. With the most fun. Then there was this one. Dawn. Thoughts? Thoughts, Dawn? Listen, I think that in some circumstances, Belgium were unlucky. Poor Lukaku, goddamn. Poor guy. But too many thoughts. I do not think that they played very well. I think Lukaku, it's so funny. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, he's a footballer. And then sometimes I'm like, yeah, he's a footballer. You know what I mean? De Bruyne, I mean, internationally and for Manchester City, I say what I said. The handball, I don't think, I mean, First of all, but brother, Almendres, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you guys, listen. He did score the 2 goals. They were both called off. He's the Morata of Belgium. The handball, I think, was unlucky. I think, yeah, it was a handball. It was. Do I think that it affected the play? No. Do I think that it redirected the ball? No. Do I think that he, like, Openda's not a robot and he's not going to run with his hands down? Yes. Like, I mean, no. Yeah. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, although, yes, it did hit his hand, but I think it was probably a little bit harsh. Wait till 85th minute and throw 9 attackers. Yeah. Carrasco played left back. Yeah, literally. What we said the other day, chat, is that, like, they don't really have defenders. Like, they don't... Jan Vertonghen is still playing center back for Belgium. No, listen, Doku... I saw someone explain something about Doku. They have to play... Yeah, no, they literally have no one else. Meunier's injured. You have a left back. Who is your left back? I don't know who that is, Don. The 50 back for who? In Belgium? Score 5 in game 5. 15, damn. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I think that there's unanimously, I don't know, I'm not Belgian, but I think that unanimously there's like a hatred towards the Belgian manager, you know? And I think this is the time, I mean, maybe not, this is why there are friendlies before big tournaments, is to try and, like, solidify a team, you know? That's when you trust the youth players. That's when you give them chances to prove that they have what it takes to play in a Euro Cup. You know what I mean? It's Martinez 2.0. Great. And then this one, chat. And then this one. Not moved. Not moved at all. Mbappe broke his nose. Did you guys see the pictures of Mbappe's nose? I'm going to post it right here in this YouTube video. So click away if you don't want to see it. But it's right here. It's gross. His nose is literally the other way. No, I agree. I think that Deschamps is like the French Southgate. He likes who he likes. He hasn't changed his side in a million trillion years. And that's just that. He has way better players. Like, yes, Conte had a great game. And Conte's a great player, I agree. Rabiot, listen, he's a good player. He's played for the French national team for many years. He's played in Euros. He won a World Cup. Okay. All right. For sure. That's cool. But Camavinga, if you put player to player, Camavinga next to Rabiot, like, Camavinga shows up in big games. He's played under pressure. He's played in these matches. He played in the Nations League. Like, he can play, and he is capable. And why wouldn't he play? Like, when you have N'Golo Kanté starting the match, why wouldn't you play Kanté and Camavinga in a double pivot? Or Kanté and Tchouameni in a double pivot? Mendy, Theo, same thing. Listen, like, Theo probably is a little more offensive. By a little, I mean probably a lot more offensive than Ferland Mendy. I agree. And when you're going up against Austria, perhaps you don't need the defensiveness of Ferland Mendy. Okay, I can see that one. Do I think that, like, one versus the other, form versus the other? Yes. But Camavinga, for me, just, like, doesn't make... I agree. I think Rabiot's underrated. Like, there's a reason that he gets called up. There's a reason that he plays. But I think that... They should. Zidane needs to go to France. I agree. No, I agree. I think Rabiot, like, shows up for the national team. But Camavinga, and this is not even just bias, chat. Camavinga is a ridiculous footballer. He is defensive. He's offensive. He can dribble. He's physical as fuck. He can tackle. Like, his, like, scorpion tackle is insane. It's insane. So, like, do I agree that Rabiot is good? Yes. Do I think that Camavinga could make a bigger impact in that French side? Also, yes. You know? If Lukaku misses, listen, Mbappe's miss, I was shocked. I was surprised. Marry him already. No, I think that Camavinga, especially with the form that he's had, hit and miss, not anymore. Not anymore. The only thing that used to be Camavinga's, like, downfall is he gives away too many yellows. But when you have Rabiot or Camavinga, vice versa, like, he gives away a yellow, cool, take him off in the 60th minute, put Rabiot on. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, Mbappe's finish was atrocious. Really, really bad. They didn't move me. It's not the France, like, I see the lineup and I say, wow, they should, like, destroy with all of this talent, all of these players that they have. They won a World Cup. They got to a World Cup final. Do you know what I mean? Took the World Cup final to penalties. And then, like, you know, it's not even like it was a banger. It was a, Hendy, thank you so much for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Yeah. For your sake, I wish Scotland did also. Yeah. 1-0 against Austria and an own goal. Like, if you want to give freedom to the attack, I think you can trust Rabiot more than Camavinga. I mean, I don't know if I agree. I think maybe in terms of experience, sure. Like, Rabiot's been playing a lot longer than Camavinga at the highest level, but also, like, Camavinga will... The thing about Camavinga is he's so good in transition, and he's so good at creating space and creating chances and, like, contributing to the attack. But then also he's so good at defending, and he's so physical, and he offers, like, he takes up a lot of space defensively as well. You know? No, Mbappe will play. Mbappe will play just with a mask. He'll probably go get his nose put back into place, put a mask on, and boom. That's the good thing about football, chat, is, like, you break a finger, you break your arm. It is what it is, you know? How about Conte? Yeah, Conte looked like Conte. Conte looked like pre-Saudi Conte. I think, comeback, the thing about Spain is, like, on paper, most of them are mid. Like, mid. I think Mbappe has, like, a free roam role. But you guys, Masked Mbappe is really about to be a Ninja Turtle. Like, He's really about Robbie Barcelona's mid. How about that? Mbappe's really about to be a Ninja Turtle. I don't know, comeback. That's just what I saw on Twitter. I obviously am not a doctor and not a manager. So I'm not sure. But tomorrow, chat, we have Turkey and Georgia, Portugal and Czech, and then we've seen everyone. So those are the 4 remaining matches left to see tomorrow. Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, Czech. I'm ready to be moved by Turkey. I'm ready to be moved by Arda Güler. I think that Turkey will be, I'm going to say it now, Turkey will be my tournament dark horses. Juega el bicho. See, and Czech is not a bad side. That'll be a good game. And there's no morning match, so I can sleep in. I don't know why you come to my throat like that. Sorry, I take it back. Portugal, you think will win the game or the tournament? I think Portugal could. I think Portugal could. My heart says Portugal or Germany. Dieguito. Oh, va. One. Love you. All of it. Yeah, I think so too. I think they could. I think Portugal could. I would love that. I would love that. Anyway, chat. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. And what? Okay. I'll edit it while you're... What's wrong? Ooh. Ooh. Thanks, babe. You guys, so... They're lacking a goalkeeper? Who? Portugal? No, Portugal has 3 goalkeepers. Jose Sa, who's been in good form. Diogo Costa. And then who's their... Patricio is their starting goalkeeper. Italy weren't great? I think Italy were great. I think Italy were like a well-oiled machine. They functioned very well. I liked what I saw with Italy. For sure, Germany so far. You have to... Listen, I'm a Germany fan. You know what I mean? I want Germany to win the whole thing. I want Germany to win the whole thing. However, do I think that they played together as a team, as a squad? Yes. Do I think they had chemistry? Yes. Was I impressed with pretty much everyone's performance? Yes. They did play against Scotland, and they did play against 10 men. So you have to keep that in mind when you put them against like a... Perhaps a little bit of a stronger team, no offense. It'll probably be a bit different, but I still was moved by them.